Welcome back to another episode of Get Sculpted. We are doing something a little different today. This episode's going to be fun, it's a little flirty, it's motivating, and it's also going to get real in the best possible way because here is what I know about the women I've spoken to along the way. As a coach, like you're working hard, you're showing up, you're making progress, and a lot of you are doing all of that while still hiding. You're waiting. You're telling yourself that you will buy the outfit or take the photo or book the trip or wear the dress once you get to the finish line of this goal that you have in your head, when you hit the number, when you feel quote unquote ready. And today we want to, in the most loving way possible, call you out on that a little bit. Yeah. And I think we're going to have a fun conversation along the way too. So we're talking about personal style today, selfies, showing up unapologetically at every stage of your journey, and truthfully, what it can cost you to keep that waiting mentality to feel worthy of being seen at some point. So, before we dive right in, girls, like maybe we can just have one question. Yeah. When you think about the women that we work with and how they show up or don't show up, what's the first thing that comes to mind around this topic for you? What do you see?
I always think about like that moment where they do stop hiding. Like that as a coach is such a special time. And it does take time. It doesn't happen overnight. But I find like as their confidence grows in the gym, as they get stronger, also as they see other women in the community, it almost gives them permission. They walk into rooms differently. They start to wear the clothes. They start to set boundaries. I actually had a client message me just last night from a change room. Okay. Literally voice noted me. I wish I could play because the excitement in her voice, I could feel it. I actually started to tear up and I said that to her. And then she snapped a picture and sent it to me of a dress that she was in that she's like, I never ever would have put this on. She goes, and I feel beautiful. And I literally was like, that. Oh my God. So it's that moment for me. Like that's what I noticed when they stop hiding and you see that like epiphany, they're just a different person. It's so exciting.
And T, how about you?
It's like the identity shift. And sometimes I notice it before it happens. Like, for example, when clients are looking hot AF and then they're like, ooh, I feel weird with like wearing, I don't know about the flexing. And all I can see is like, what are you talking about? Girl, you look freaking amazing. I know. And then they come out of the shell. But like, it's funny that like, we see it on the outside first. And I know we'll talk about that too. But like, they need to make that identity shift because they're almost like, they need to catch up. Their mind needs to catch up with like, whoa, I've built this body, but I still see myself a certain way. And it's cool to see them like make that bridge in their mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. And this is exactly why we want to have this conversation today, is to like bring that to all of you, because sexy is not a destination. I think this is one of the biggest disservices that our industry has done to women, is say that confidence and style and feeling sexy are rewards that you earn at the end of your health and fitness journey. Like when you've reached like your leanest or, whatever you're defining in your head, your goal weight. And it's not. They're tools that you should actually be using along the way of your journey to help keep you motivated, to make you feel better about yourself, to, like you said, T, like push you into the direction of that identity change. And, if we think about it like this dichotomy, like there's two different women on this journey. And they both deserve to be seen. The woman who's mid-journey, doing the work, showing up every day, and the woman who's hit her goals and still, we don't want her waiting for permission. Like, which woman do you want to be? The one that waits until the very end to be like, hey, I finally arrived? Or do you want to be the woman on the journey being like, I'm celebrating every step of the way?
I love that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because both are valid, both are worth talking about, but why do you want to wait? So ultimately, sexy is not a size. It's not a number on a scale. It's an energy. And that energy is available to you right now, exactly as you are, as you're going on this journey. And this is what we want to help you unlock today. So Mare, do you want to talk to us a little bit about how personal style can be part of the transformation?
Yes, I honestly love this topic so much because, like, first of all, like I said, it's when we see women grow into this identity, have this shift, it's like they literally morph into someone else entirely. And it's not just a physical thing. It is like their entire presence changes. And I think personal style is like really overlooked because we're so focused on like the body, the physical change, that we don't realize, T, you said it, like the outside has to catch up too, right? So when we talk about personal style, in fitness, we might be thinking about workout clothes, what we wear to the gym, and that's part of it. but that's not the only part of it. We want you as our listeners to think of the full picture of how you present yourself to the world, because how you do that is actually proof of like you believing that you are a woman worth investing in herself. So yes, like your workout clothes matter. I love having a nice new workout set, makes me feel good. I love showing up and training. It's all great. We're not dismissing that, but like we want to go deeper. Okay. So what we want to talk about is like the clothing that fits the body you have right now, not the one you're waiting for. Okay. So a few different scenarios, right? Think about like the date night when you go out with your partner, or even like your friends, wherever you're out, that outfit that makes you feel so confident, like yourself again. You're going to an event, a wedding, a party, whatever. You walk in with that outfit, you feel so good. You show up differently. Like you actually like enter the room feeling different, right? But we're even talking about the everyday clothes you put on when you're running errands, when you're doing school pickup and drop off, because every time you get dressed, you are either telling yourself that you matter or you're telling yourself that you're an afterthought.
Yeah.
And we typically see women doing one of two things. They're either wearing clothes that are too big because they, bought them when maybe they weren't feeling their most comfortable, and they never updated their wardrobe as they made progress. Again, they're just like waiting until that finish line. Or, and I have been guilty of this on my journey, wearing clothes that are too small on purpose, right? As a reminder, like I got to fit back into those pants. I've got
motivation.
So yeah, so you're squeezing into those clothes. God, I remember one time like literally wearing pants that were so tight, and I kept like pulling it away from my belly. And by the end of the day, I swear to God, I had like an incision almost from the pant digging in so hard.
I know what you're talking about.
I've been there.
Right? So, you're holding on to these pieces that make you feel bad about yourself. And there's nothing wrong with having, like, we love the idea of shopping your closet again, but I think we all know what that pair of jeans, let's just call it, feels like, where you're like, my God, if only I could fit back. So none of those scenarios are great. Right? No. T, you're going to say something?
Yeah, no, I was just going to say pants are like prisons. Like I'll live in that.
It's so true. It's so true.
Jeans. I like the odd jeans, but like jeans should not be skin tight ever.
Yeah.
Like
no, they're a
for me.
Device. Yeah,
just comfort wise. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's true. But that's the thing. Like neither of these scenarios are great, because in both of those cases, you are not dressing for the woman you are right now in this moment, right? And dressing for the body that you have right now is an act of respect, right?
Yeah.
It tells you, your brain, your nervous system, and the world around you that you are worth showing up for now, not just when you've reached a certain number or you look a certain way. And it tells you something. It tells you that you matter, or it's going to confirm an old story that you don't matter yet. And when I think also of like our photo shoots that we do with clients, right? So we had some client photo shoots in June. And I remember having a conversation with a few of the clients about like when we do the photo shoot, because a lot of clients come in thinking, oh, I'll do a photo shoot when I hit this goal, or I hit this, this number, or whatever it is. And the conversation is so beautiful because it turns into the fact of like, the journey is going to continue after the photo shoot. You're not done. But what a beautiful opportunity to celebrate where you are right now. And George, you had a client too that always sticks with me, who, remember, I'm going to name her Courtney. Like she lost a significant amount of weight. She wasn't necessarily at the goal that she had in mind, but she was like, damn right, I'm going to celebrate now. She started that reverse bucket list. I was like, that was so inspiring to me, because that was a woman who was like, I am celebrating every damn step of this journey. I'm going to keep going. I've got goals, but like you have every right to celebrate that. Right. So have you guys, I mean, I just took your client, but have you guys experienced that, like with clients around that, where, yeah, go for it.
Sorry. I was just going to expand on Courtney, because she actually said something that I say all the time now, that it's like the journey is your life. Yes. And if like it is your life, like why do you want to wait? And I think that her story is such a beautiful example of story. Like, and like she showed up to the photo shoot and she did like that first one with like her initial pants, and she did like the picture of like her literally stepping into one leg of them, and just like the beaming pride that she felt to be like, now I'm here. I'm not done yet, but now I'm here. And it was just like, it changed everything for her. Like she started wearing like leather pants, and she was like, I would never wear leather, and a corset. And
I know, I loved it.
Like she just like started to sparkle and shine as like her fullest, truest self, as opposed to like hiding in this other version of her. And I just I do think of her a lot, because
I do too.
It's exactly that.
And what a great motivator too, right? To always feel like you have to like strive for something you can't celebrate until then. It's like celebrating in that moment was like that little fire to keep going, right? So
totally.
That's why I love our client shoots so much, because I always tell the girls, like, I don't have a clipboard saying you must look like this. Your photo shoot is your celebration. So, this is something that we are passionate about and we work on inside Get Sculpted with our clients, because transformation is physical, yes, but it is not only physical. It's how you show up in your body, how you dress for the woman you are right now, how you carry yourself everywhere you go. We are advocates for celebrating those non-scale wins just as much as the scale wins, because that's where your 2.0 version gets built. So if you want to be part of a group of women who supports all of this, this is the full picture of you becoming her. We want to help you with that. Our applications are open at getsculpted.ca/contact, and that's where you start to build this confidence. So let's talk now about something I also love, and it's such a cool thing to watch clients like step into: post the selfie. Let's talk about that, like the picture.
This was a massive shift that I didn't realize was a shift at the time for me, that I got to a certain point where like, you don't think of it as like, oh, I want to start posting selfies now. But eventually you get to the point where you're like, oh, look at me, like looking good, girl. And I know it's never for anyone else, by the way. Like when you look good and like you're hot, and I always say it's okay to want to be hot, because it's not about getting anyone else's approval. It's like you just feel freaking awesome. And like it's a good feeling when you're like, not only I'm not avoiding pictures, but let me just take a selfie.
Yes.
And
this outfit is cute. I'm cute, actually.
That's right. And we have an episode all about that, right? It's okay. Actually, it's more than okay. It is like absolutely amazing to want to feel hot and sexy.
Yes,
period. So
exactly. That's the thing, right?
And episode.
It's the confidence from the inside out. And I think the selfie is like a manifestation of that, because if you think about it, I'm getting kind of philosophical about the selfie, but it's like a moment when you're by yourself, or like just deciding like, I'm going to take a picture of just me. And I think that's right.
I do too.
A client's making progress, let's say. I've had this a couple times where they look fantastic, obviously. Yeah. And I'm thinking like, I always like to ask them for like a picture of, them in their element, right? Because we share our client progress in their check-ins. That's fantastic. And sometimes they're like, I don't really take selfies. And I'm thinking, girl, why the heck not?
Start. You got to start.
Exactly. That's when I have that talk. I'm like, but you look amazing. And then sometimes it's like, it's funny because it's like that shift of like, oh, I never thought about that. Yeah. So it's, you know what, like you just got to do it and get started with it. And then eventually you become more comfortable with it. That's really what it is. It sounds weird to break it down into like that bit of like nuance,
but it's true.
Just start, right? Like when you're getting ready, the gym selfie, we ask our clients.
I was just going to say the Flex Fridays that we do. Yeah. It's like a good segue in to being like, just start.
Yes.
Like capture yourself at the end of the workout.
You don't even have to share it yet. Like that's kind of the first step, is start taking the selfie and like just looking at it and being proud of yourself. Build that confidence one selfie at a time. And then when you're ready to share, post the damn selfie.
Exactly. It's not about like curating the perfect picture. Start with just taking it for you. Yeah. Take the selfie after the workout in the gym. When you put on that cute date night outfit, like take a picture, just have it there for you. And you know what? I love the Google. Oh my God, I'm totally going to out myself.
What?
But I have an album on my phone of like, okay, this makes me sound totally narcissistic, but it's
okay, now you want to tell us. Go for it.
It's called Me in Sick Shape. So like when I see
But no, I love it.
Okay, everyone should have this folder starting now.
And not that I'm saying I get in and out of shape, but like sometimes I'll be like, wow, man,
I look particularly amazing.
I'm in good shape here. And I love it because it's like the memories on Google Photos. And Brian, like he always says that too. He's like, man, I was in good shape here. Go back there. And it's just, it's like a nice...
nice
reminder,
taking pride
right?
in yourself, but
that's
you
what I'm
work
saying.
hard. You take care of yourself. Like again, I don't see this as boastful or narcissistic. I see this as like someone who is passionate about loving herself and being unapologetic about it, and like that is how we should all be.
And particularly for women who like hide. Like how many women do we talk to where they're like, oh, I don't get in the picture, I take the picture. Yes. Or I'm at the back of the picture. So many of them. And so if like the ones that are listening that are like, yeah, I still hide, like I don't like being in the picture, like starting that practice of being like, I'm going to document my journey. I'm going to be here. Like I'm going to have evidence that I was participating in this journey to make myself, better, stronger, happier, more fulfilled person. Like you will literally see your face change, like the sparkle in your eye shifts. It's not just about how the clothes fit or what you're wearing, but it's like so much more than that. Like that's how we also help our clients see non-scale victories too, is by documenting the images that they're capturing. It's like, okay, it's not just about the weight that they're losing, but like how are your clothes fitting? Do you see differences? Do you see a flex muscle now? Do you see like the difference in your skin tone? Do you see like clearer skin? Do you see like your shinier hair, like the sparkle in your eye, like that, the smile? Like I literally had a client say like, my smile is for real now. Like, isn't that the most amazing thing?
Well, you can see it when we look at pictures of our clients from like, let's say their initial starting pictures.
Yeah.
Again, I'm thinking about like our photo shoot girls. Like I was thinking of Ashley, her first picture, which she was smiling into the picture that she did before she did her shoot.
Oh, she's beaming.
Yes.
I was like, who is this girl? Like it was, anyway, I love that so much.
I was going to say, like, it's funny. I don't think they notice at the time, but a lot of the time though, they do look serious in the first one and just so happy in the second one.
Yeah.
Like the face shift is profound.
It's so real. Like I remember my first, like the first time I ever took a starting picture.
Right.
And like 13 years ago now. And I literally could not look at the camera. Like I stood there and I was in tears. Yeah, I was literally in tears. And if I had to look up and away from the camera because I was so ashamed. Yeah. And if I had looked at the camera, the tears would have just like fallen. Like my eyes were full of tears. And just like that person, like that girl was so brave. Like we needed to document her journey because that documentation, like that's the proof for the me now of like what I went through, how far I've come and like how the shift happened. And I even remember it on Instagram, the difference between when I was like mommying posting and like I was not in a single picture and then all of a sudden I did my first photo shoot and then I'm now in all the pictures. It's like your whole like perspective, like the view of your life shifts from being an external focus to now having you as part of that documentation.
And it is a profound shift now that you think about it. You know that Kim Kardashian sound that's like, hold up, let me get a solo shot.
Yeah. We have something that we need to share on that note.
We do. It's because now I think about it, when I go to water park, a lot of moms say that you will make that shift. It's like, I'll be like, now Hunter's like almost 10. I'm like, okay, take one of me and dad. And then I'll be like, okay, take it from different angles. Okay. But go ahead.
Makes me think of your wedding when we went to Vegas. So
oh my God,
let me paint the picture for our listeners. Like you and Brian were taking your pictures. Obviously we weren't going to get in those, but Jordan and I are like, screw this. Let's have a photo shoot. God,
we look so good.
Yes.
Like, all right, I want pictures there and I want pictures there. And
well, those were good.
And you know what, though? We had fun. Like, that's the thing. Jordan, you said it, like, you become part of your life. You're living the life. You're not a passive participant. And I do always come back to this. You also have, like, a family. You have kids. They want those photos of you. Like, I don't want to, go down that road. But I think I've said this before. Like, I had a friend whose mom passed away. And she said that they were trying to make, like, a little slideshow for her mom's memorial. And she's like, there were 3 pictures of my mom. They did not have enough pictures of her mom. I know, I know it's sad, but I want people to think about this because, her daughter's looking, going, there's not a picture of my mom that I can't make a video. So don't be that person either for the people who love you because they don't give a crap. They want you in the picture. They want you living, right? They're not going to look back and be like, oh, mom's bathing suit. No, be in the picture. So important little thing that you need to remember.
100%. Yeah. All right, George, take us home.
Awesome. So I hope you had fun on this episode, hearing some of our personal stories, but also a little bit more deeply. Like, sexy isn't a destination. Being ready for the finish line and buying new clothes, then that is not the point of your journey overall. It's right here. It's right now. The journey is your life. And you don't want to be like what you were talking about, Mare, at the end of your life and your loved ones are trying to remember you. And there's 3 pictures. Like that would be devastating. Yeah. So right now, in the body that you're in today, doing the work that you're doing today, start to capture yourself because your personal style is part of your transformation. The outfit might make you feel more powerful in the gym. The work clothes that fit properly give you more confidence to speak up in the office or make that presentation amazing. The date night look that makes you want to walk out of the room and like make out with your husband like you're 16 again. Like, these are not superficial things. They're the way that you tell yourself every single day that you're worth showing up for and that you are worth prioritizing. And that's what will keep you motivated on your journey. That's right. So post the selfie, take the photo, be in the pictures. Your journey deserves to be documented at every stage, not just the one that you're waiting to reach. And another woman somewhere in your life needs to see exactly where you are right now to believe it's possible for her too. And that's how you'll pay it forward to someone else, because we've all had that experience too, where we saw someone else, we're like, oh, it is possible. I can get there too.
And that's why they're here.
Yeah, exactly. Because the woman you are becoming is not arriving later. She's the one making the decisions right now to stop waiting. So if this is something that lit you up and you're like, yeah, I'm going to buy into that. This is what we do with our clients inside of our community. It's why we do Flex Fridays. It's why we do photo shoots. It's why we do check-in conversations with our clients, because we want to celebrate every single stage of the journey. We actually have a standard of celebrate in the moment, progress in the moment. And that is so important. And if you would like to celebrate progress in the moment, we invite you to apply at getsculpted.ca/contact, because we want to support you on that journey.
Yes,
so, thank you, Mare and T, for bringing it today. This was such a good one, a fun one.
Important too.
Personal reflection. Yeah,
absolutely.
And we will see you next week on the Get Sculpted podcast. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.